drop your top, and how you lose your cool, and how you look at me too. Say why? Ain't no fighting, no I can't stop it.
Hi dolls, and welcome back to another video. Welcome back to another makeup video, but this time around it's different. It's a chit chat get ready with me / makeup video / whatever you want to call it. I'll be talking to you guys today, having fun, just talking about things that I've been wanting to talk about, that have been on my chest, you know. And I hope you do enjoy it. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, let me know if you want me to make more of these. But with that being said, let's not waste any time. Let's get straight into this video. Hey cuties, hope you guys are good. Hope you guys are great. I have been I don't even know what to say. I've been going through it. But today's Saturday. I decided to be grand, you know, because I feel like going through it and then you entertain it. That's where everything goes left. You know what I'm saying? But I hope you guys are good. I wanted to do a young chit chat video, but I figured it's gonna like make sense if I am doing my makeup rather than me just like sitting and chit chatting, because like I feel like that's boring. So when I'm busy with something, you guys have something to look at, but also listen to me. You get what I'm saying? Is this camera straight? I've been listening to music the whole morning, sorry. I'm using my Canon today and my Sony lens, so I hope you guys can see me. I still haven't done anything with my background, so excuse me. I'm gonna quickly do my eyebrows off camera, and then we're gonna start with this. The song has me on a freaking chokehold, but I'm done with my eyebrows, and I've moisturized my face, blah 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 blah. I'm not going to like necessarily be specific about the products that I use. If you want to know how I do my makeup, then you can go ahead and check. I will put the video in the description. I'll link the video somewhere here so that you guys can go and check out my makeup video if you want a step-by-step on how I did my face. And I was very detailed on that video. What's that do? Damn. Who's calling me? And I know it's a video call because I can hear the tone. But yeah, I'm not gonna do a detailed as in like a makeup video. This is like a chit chat like video, you get what I'm saying. But I hope you guys are good. I hope you guys are great. I've been currently going through the absolute most the past 5 days. My birthday is just giving me so much anxiety this year. I really don't know why. I'm one person who loves and celebrating birthdays, not just birthdays in general, but like celebrating things. You guys know this. If it's for my friends, if it's for me, I will be there to celebrate everything. But this year, my birthday is giving me so much anxiety to an extent where I've been crying for the past 5 days. Besides the fact that my birthday is giving me anxiety, like, I think I'm just not okay. I don't know if I should say okay mentally or just okay in general, but also I don't know if it's the IUD. Guys, there's just a lot that's going on, you know. So I'm just like, okay, what must happen now? Like, do I take a break? What do I have to do? Because I feel like when I took my break in June, that was like enough, you get what I'm saying? So I don't want to take like another break, because at the end of the day, I don't want to lie to you guys, vlogging takes my mind off a lot of things. Like working, this is work for me, so it takes my mind off a lot of things. So now if I stop that, I feel like I have to face my problems head on, and sometimes I really don't want to face my problems head on. I just want to relax. Of course I'm gonna panic first and cry about it, but I'm gonna come back and be okay, you get what I'm saying? So I was just like, should I take a break? Like, because I just got back from home, so what is the problem? You know what I'm saying? So because also when I go home, I just feel like I'm back to being normal, if I can put it like that, like normal, and just be with my family and be happy. So when I'm here, I'm just like, I'm alone, because I was having a conversation with my guy friend. He's like, maybe it's because you're alone, like maybe you need to have your son with you. And I'm just like, you know what, I've gotten to a point where I've accepted that I will not be staying with my son, because I just feel like it's better for him that way. but I will definitely be hands-on in terms of whenever he needs me, the sports days, this, that, I'll definitely be hands-on. I'll be there for my son, however and whenever he needs me. But me staying with him is not going to work because he's so used to an environment where he's with kids every day of his life. Where I stay in Stonehenge. I stay in Stonehenge, by the way. It's an estate. There's kids everywhere. Busani comes back from school, puts his bag down, and he's already out going to play with kids. There's no kids here. Like where I used to stay before in North Riding, there were kids everywhere. I remember when they came to visit with my mom and my cousin, there were kids. They went to go play. There was a jungle gym. There's a swimming pool. Where I stay now, there's literally 30 of us. 30 of us. There's no jumping jackets, whatever, jumping, whatever. There's no pool. There's nothing. It's just adults minding their business. Everybody going on about their day. You get what I'm saying? So I've just realized that, what, in as much as I would have loved for my baby to stay with me, it's not going to work, and I just feel he's better off with my mom and him being in a position where he's being able to be a child. Because like even he's going to come stay with me, come back from school, be inside the house, you know what I'm saying? The only person that he'll know is progress in me, because obviously progress is going to be full-time now if I decide to bring him along, but I just don't want that thing, you know what I'm saying? And it's not like my child is well, there's nothing that child lacks. He has every single thing you can possibly imagine. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care what anybody else says. I take care of my own. And those that know, So, yeah, that is that. But I've just been feeling a bit weird for the past 5 days. Also because I'm going through something I'm not ready to share, you know what I'm saying? But once I am ready to share, but I think I will not, because of I don't want to be not judged, but I just feel like that's just a personal thing that I'm going through, and I will be fine. Yes, I would have loved to share it with you guys, but I just don't want another. I'm just scared, man, of what is happening right now, especially with influencers and social media, you know what I'm saying? So some things it's just best I just keep them to myself. If I do decide to share one thing, then that's fine. That's honestly okay. But yeah, because there's I wrote 5 things that I want to talk about essentially. I'm over the one that I'm not okay. Obviously I'm not fine, but I will be fine. But there's just 5 things that I wanted to touch base on that I just feel like have been on my heart heavy and on my mind. Like the whole God thing. I have been receiving so much. I don't want to dwell on the negative, yes, but obviously because we are having a conversation, I'm going to talk about it. Of course, I've been receiving so much backlash. It's not necessarily like people actively go out and talk about it, because one thing about me, I will drag you and I'll put your face on my freaking vlog, because I'm not scared of you. Since you were deciding that you'll go and talk about me, I'll talk about you too, you know what I'm saying? So people had a lot to say about it. They were like, yeah, a whole reform. Somebody wrote on Twitter, actually, somebody brought it to my attention. They were like, if Febe like to be reformed, something like that. And then they put me, they put Telo, they put, and I was like, okay, that's cool. That's your own opinion, and that's okay. But I will not be subjected to feeling some type of way, because there's honestly also positivity in me talking about such things like this, you know what I'm saying? And my thing is, this thing is between me and God. This brush, I was busy with this brush right now I can't see it. This thing is between me and God. At the end of the day, it's not between me and anybody else. So if somebody wants to look at it like, hey, I'm meaning it's fair, which is fine, that's entirely up to you. Also, I'd like to think that there's things that I've talked about that gives people leverage to talk about me like that, of which is fine also. There's a point in my life, or point in time in my life, where I used to talk about things that when I look back at right now, I don't want to lie to you, I wish I hadn't spoken about them. But also when I look back at them, I'm just like, it was supposed to happen, because God is making an example about, or an example of me. Sorry, my bum is itching. God is making an example. Whatever that you have gone through, whatever trials and tribulation, whatever you have done in this world, I can come back and be like, I want to use you, and he will use you. So me sharing about him, obviously, like I said, there's been a lot of backlash. Oh babe, my DMs are crazy. people coming to me and telling me the biggest hoe, and I'm just like, first of all, you don't even know that. Why is my bum itching? I'm like, first of all, you don't even know that much about me for you to be calling me a hoe, you know? And the crazy thing is, I realized that people are calling me a hoe because, one, I did the first video was the threesome video, right? Sharp. Second video was the Tinder video. I didn't know being on Tinder makes you a hoe. Make me understand. I didn't know being on Tinder makes you a hoe because I was on Tinder, right? And I was just like, I'm here, I'm minding my own business. I'm talking to people that I want to talk to. You know what I'm saying? So I was talking about my experience. I didn't know that essentially made me a hoe, but that's okay. And then what other video did I talk about? Literally nothing after that. You know what I'm saying? And then there was the whole I think with this one, I set myself up because I did not explain it. You know what I'm saying? There's people out here, there's married couples out here who are in open relationships, of which is fine. That is what they want, and that is what they're choosing for themselves, you know? So when I openly said that I've been with somebody for 3 years, somebody was like, oh, look at this one, being with somebody's husband. And then you don't realize that that woman is also with somebody else. These people are in an open relationship. But my thing is, you never dive and delve into why. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I set myself up, which is fine. I'm over it now, you know? And I deleted those videos and I was like, you know what? And my thing is, I thought it's just sharing things that happen in life and things that you should learn from. Sorry. So my thing is, you know, I did not realize that it was going to cause such a hoo-ha, which is fine. I'm over it. I've done that. It's okay. All of us have a past and all of us actually do have a future. So if you want to judge according to that, it's actually fine. But the thing is also, you have to realize that I will use my platform for things that will make people better. You get what I'm saying? I just want to share something with you. I asked this person to do it. She sent me a DM. She's like, hi, Koli. I can never thank you enough for introducing us to the Bible app. I was struggling so much with reading the Bible, staying consistent in building my relationship with God. But the app, there are plans for everyone. My life is changing in so many ways. Been struggling with the act since 2019, but I'm managing to stop. It's been about a month now. I couldn't finish a week without giving in. But now I'm able to just make it flee in the name of Jesus. I can literally feel God's presence during the time set aside for him. You were God sent. I don't care what anyone else says, thinks of you, but you've changed my life for good. I love the person that you are becoming. Never try to please or conform anybody. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. This is the message. These are the things that I look back on and I'm just like, this is who I do it for. This is who and what I do it for. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that are going to talk, yes, but at the end of the day, if God has said to me, go talk to these people, tell them about me, I'll definitely come and tell them about you. I'll tell you guys about him, about God. So I never feel bad about people bringing up my past. That is fine. That's why I always say that you only have certain things that you're going to talk about. You're going to talk about what? Threesome. The fact that I've said that I prefer Nigerian men. I prefer each and every single man that comes to my life, you know. And my thing is, it's okay to have a specific preference. You have your own preference. You want to date Muzi, that's fine. That's fine. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know why people feel like they have to wake up and have binoculars instead of waking up and have a mirror and look at the mirror and look at yourself. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I always say that you will also, I'm a person, I'm a human being, me too, Koli. I will look at something from somebody else and I'm just like, ooh, I don't like that. Why is she doing that? You know what I'm saying? But also, I will not go out of my way to make that person know that I don't like that thing, because why would you want somebody else to feel shit about something that they love that you don't like? You get what I'm saying? So I don't want to lie to you. I have been criticized. I have been called all certain names. I have been, it's just a lot, but I'm just like, you know what, nah. Hey, Sana, those that are throwing stones, it's fine. At the end of the day, heaven is a goal. Heaven is the goal, you know. And as cliche as it sounds, I'm sure someone's gonna be like, oh, there she goes again. That's also fine. I'm not here employing for winner. You do not pay my bills. You do not feed me. You do not finance me. You know, all of these things come from me working hard, but also me. He helps me through everything. Nobody in this world helps me but God, you know. So now I can't be out here trying to please you and God. Your guning, saying sever 2 minutes about things. I can't do that, you know. So like I said, people are gonna talk, and it's okay. Also, I love it when people talk about me because it makes more people interested in to know who's this boy that people are talking about, and that's more money for me, you know. So that's also fine. And my faith lately has been tested so much, especially with this one thing that I'm currently fighting with and fighting for. Like I said, I'm going through the absolute most right now, but I'm gonna be okay. A part of it, I'm not even sure if it's me or it's the IUD, but I'm just like, damn, God, make it stop, you know. But it's been an amazing journey. It's been a wonderful journey being in God's presence. Every day, I don't want to lie to you guys, it gets more difficult because I just feel like the challenges come. But the funny story is I now am appreciative of it more. I understand that it's supposed to happen. It's a trial, it's a tribulation that I'm supposed to go through, and I'm going to embrace it. Who embraces trials and tribulation? Me. So I said, you know what, I'm going to embrace it, and that's okay, you know, because God has put me in this world for me to preach his gospel or whatever he wants to use me as a vessel. I think that's my everyday prayer. Use me as a vessel. Whenever I read my DMs and I see people saying to me, I read the Bible app because of you, my relationship with God is strong because of you, I go back to God and I pray and I say, you see what they say, so you need to instill more of me to go and speak to your people, because I love it here, you know. It makes me feel so good when somebody says to me, you changed my life for the better, you know what I'm saying. So if I could share a lot of these DMs, I definitely would, but I just feel like there's a sacred message from me and my subscribers when they share with me. But I asked her to share this because I just wanted you guys to understand or have a bit of information of where I am coming from with what I want to share with you. You know, all of this is not done in vain. You touch people's lives, you don't even know that you're touching people's lives. That's why I just feel like I'll never ever give up my gift or my I'll never give up my gift or me being an influencer or whatever you want to call it. Because one thing about it, I don't know if you guys have noticed, I really, not that I don't care much for brands, but if I don't have a brand deal, that's also fine for me, because I work for YouTube, I work for my subscribers. So it's not really a train smash for me personally, you know. So that's why I'm just like, I'll never stop doing what I do. And as much as sometimes I may take a break because it gets a bit overwhelming, I'm a human being at the end of the day. Things that people say do get to me, but I'm just like, it's gonna be fine, you know. It's gonna be fine. You're doing this for the greater good. The purpose of you doing this is for you to touch people's lives. And as much as you won't touch everybody's lives, I'm not money, not everybody can like me, but that's okay, you know. So that is the whole God part or God aspect of things. It's a lot. Like, I don't want to lie to you, trusting in somebody or something that you can't see is crazy business. Like, you have to have faith that everything is going to be fine, even if you can't see the so-called God that everybody speaks of. But I don't want to lie to you guys, I've never known such peace in my life ever since I've let God in. I've never known such what do you call this? It's mostly the peace that comes with it, you know, the knowing that somebody has your back, knowing that you are doing this for the greater good for your life. It's all gonna pay off at the end of the day, because heaven is the goal, you know. So heaven initially was the goal, Villa, but you must do small ashawo before we leave, however you want to put that. So now, I'm not gonna lie to you, heaven is and heaven was the goal, but before we had to do small ashawo work before we leave. But so yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, the Bible is hard. Going or believing in God is so hard, because there's a lot of things that you need to leave behind. But mostly for me personally, the faith part was the hardest for me, is still the hardest for me, because like I said, trusting something that you cannot see, crazy business. So every other day it's me and God fighting, but I'm just like, you know what, for the greater good, you know. So yeah. And next one is the changes in my life. There's so many changes in my life, guys. Changes in my life. There's so many changes in my life, be it my appearance, be it whatever that you're seeing, you know. I've moved, I'm in a better place, but there's literally so many changes in my life, and I've taken you guys with me every single step of the way, you know. In terms of my appearance, you guys know, or I'd like to think that you do know, of course I had a BBL. I have some other things that I've done as well that I won't mention, but if you feel like you know my life, then you do know. And I just feel like it's so crazy how people don't know about these things and how these things work, and they have so much to say about you. And you just sit there like you don't even know how these things work. You don't even know how long it takes to heal or something like that. Guys, I don't know if you've noticed, but every single thing that I do aligns with my body. I will look natural. I will look snatched. I will look this. When I first did my BBL, people were like, oh, what was the point of the BBL? Because we can't even see your bum. Now they make me an example. The same people that were making noise about my BBL being ugly, they making me an example of my BBL being the most natural. So I'm just like, if you are going to listen to these people, it's crazy. Every single thing that I've wanted to do on my body, it's been something that I've been wanting to do for the longest time. So don't ever sit there and think that because you came in. And the funny thing is, it's so wild how people see like, yeah, she was never comfortable with 1, 2, 3, and then you just think to yourself, just because I did these things now, don't think that just because you said it, I now went to go change it. Never. Every single thing that I've done to myself, I've always wanted to do for the longest time. Trust and believe. And just because I didn't have the means to, that's the whole reason why it took so long. But now because I had the money, I'm just like, why not do it? Everything that I've always wanted to do, I did it, and I'm fine. I'm not going to do any other thing now unless I fall pregnant, God forbid. Because one thing I don't want now is if I fall pregnant and maybe my breast sag or something like that, I am going to fix it. One thing about me, Sana, I will move furniture around. If I don't like something, I'll definitely fix it. You know what I'm saying? Because I have the money and the means to. If you had it too, you do it. I'm almost certain. I always say that people that are always quick to say something do not have the means to do these things. Because if you did, you'd shut your mouth and go do them. You know what I'm saying? And it's always people that are back. I feel like they just think, man. I don't know what's wrong with South Africans with but always being in people's business. You know what I'm saying? So that's also fine. And that is that. Whatever I did to my body, I'm fine with it. I love it. It looks good. And it looks good. Let's just start there. It looks damn good. You never come here and tell me I look ugly. You are a liar. You are a damn liar. So it's okay. Like, I've moved past that. I'm fine. I'm happy with everything that I've done. Nothing of mine looks bad. So if people have a say about it, then that's also fine. If people come to you and have a say about your life or your body, that's also fine. You just know that you're doing something good. So I've just moved from, and I would have loved, the thing is, guys, you know me, I love plugging you guys. I would have loved to share these things. There's so many women out here who want to fix so many things in their bodies, but doing guys, research is crazy. Research to fix your body is insane. Like, it is insane. Before I did my BBL, I think I went through more than 10 doctors because I needed to be damn sure that this is the one that I want. This is the one that I'm comfortable with. You know what I'm saying? So you have to do so much damn research. And I would have loved to share this side because my grannies wouldn't have gone through so much trouble to find the perfect doctor, to find this, to find that, because I definitely would have put them on. You know what I'm saying? But that's just life, And also this year, I've met new people. Not that I've met new people. I've gotten closer to people that I didn't think I'd get close with, especially in terms of friendship. Like, you guys know my friends. You've known people that I've been friends with. You've known people that have come and that have gone, and that's also fine. Because I just feel like when you're in the social media space or your social media whatever, you're not supposed to have friendship breaks up, Kesana. You're supposed to be friends with this person for the rest of your life. And I'm just like, that's not how life works. Like, if I just feel like this person is not for me anymore, trust and believe I will leave them alone. You get what I'm saying? Also, meaning you can ask my friends. I'm the type of person whereas if you are going to come into my life and cause havoc into my life, I'll first ask you, like, is this what you want to be doing? Because I will let you go. Like, I will drop you. I don't like stress in my life, guys. Like, I grew up alone. I grew up being the only child. So, firstly, I'm not even used to being around people like that. So, if you come along and feel like you're going to stress me, I'll drop you, like, so quickly. in as much as I love friendships, I don't like stress. I really don't like stress. You know what I'm saying? So if you're my friend and you come and stress my life, I'll definitely let you go. Like I said, there's people that you've seen me with before that you don't see me with anymore, and that's fine. Like, we go through so many changes in our lives, and that's okay, because that's how life is supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? So if you come now and you judge me and be like, yeah, she's always changing friends, that's also still okay, because life is evolving, you know? And with me personally, I don't think I'll be letting people in anymore, because I am just a lover, a giver, whatever you want to call it. So if something doesn't go according to plan, hey guys, I just shut down. You know, I just shut down, and I'm just like, I'm not doing this anymore. But also, I realized that people want to be your friend because of what you can give them. It's not genuine anymore. It's not loving anymore. It's just, oh, okay, I was seen with Polly. And I have this thing, guys, with me. Once I feel like it's giving Fanny, I go. Because why would you come into my life and insist on calling me Miss EXO and not Polly? You know? I hate it so much when people come and be like, Miss EXO. If you want to start a friendship with me and you come into my life and be like, Miss EXO. No. Call me Polly. That's my name. Well, this eyeshadow is cute, guys. I'm wearing eyeshadow now because it's summer and everything is cute. So that is it about friendships. You know, they come and they go. But I would have loved to be a friendship babe, to have people around me, surround me all the time. But like I said, people just move weird. And if there's one thing that I don't want, it's just weirdness around my life. Because one thing about it, I am a loving human being. I love friendship. Like, I didn't grow up with brothers and sisters, so I don't know what it's like. So whenever somebody comes into my space, I really don't necessarily consider them a friend, but like a brother or a sister. So that's why I'm very clingy in my friendships as well. My friends will tell you I'm the most clingiest human being, guys. There's no way I'm gonna stay 2 weeks or whatever without speaking to my friends. I need to speak to my friends every single day, or else I'm gonna die. Like, they'll find me dead in a ditch, because why am I not talking to my friends, you know? So yeah, those that you don't see me with, just know that it's all love. And we've parted ways, and that's okay. But you can't judge me for people that have lived my life. It does not make sense, you know? So yeah. And I've realized that there's a very strong growth in my life in terms of my own personal growth. There's things that I don't do anymore. There's things that I don't regard as, how do I say it, as something that I want to take on when it comes to especially my journey with God or my life in general. I think I'm at a point in my life where I'm just like, what message do I want to portray? What image do I want to portray? What do I want people to see when they look at me, especially the young women? Like, what am I trying to show them? What am I trying to bring to the table? You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, if you don't realize that I have a lot of young girls following me, you know, and I feel like I have lived life to an extent where I can come and be a big sister. I can come and be like, you know, when you come to varsity, live your life, yes, but be smart about it. You know what I'm saying? Don't do the things that I've done. I've told you guys about their tattoos. I've told you guys about, you know, the dating, this and this and this and that. Don't be doing all of these things. It's really not worth it. That is why I think I go out of my way so much to I don't want to say warn, because warn is such a very crazy word. Like, what am I warning people about? I don't want to say necessarily warn, but I just want to be there to be like, you really don't have to be doing this. You know what I'm saying? And especially I've realized, I don't know if you guys have realized, I've stopped with the whole what's this? I've stopped with the, not that I've stopped, I have slowed down rather on the I don't want to say show off, because I don't want it to sound bad, because there's some influencers that still do it, especially like also my friend Tuto still does it. So when I say show off, I feel like it's bad, but I've stopped with the luxury unboxing, this and this and this, because I just feel like it's vain to me, you know? I feel like it's vain. Once you find God, guys, there's a lot of things that you don't take you don't take to heart like that. You know what I'm saying? Because Before, obviously, when you didn't have these things, you're just like, oh my god, I need to buy a Gucci bag, I need to do this, I need to do that. But once you have these things, you're just like, okay, now I have. It's like you were excited to have them, and then now that you have them, you're just like, okay, then what? It's so mediocre, you know. To guys, and please understand this, I'm saying this to me. Don't go now and say Xoli says our bags are mediocre. No, I said these things to me. I just feel like once you have them, it's just like, okay, then what? You know, like it's nothing to write home about, you know. As cliche as it sounds, as whatever as it sounds, I literally went to go buy a bracelet last week. I was just like, I really like this bracelet, I'm gonna buy it because I've been wanting it for the longest time, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying to you I'm gonna stop buying, and I'm not contradicting myself. Don't come and say I'm contradicting myself. I'm not gonna say to you I'm gonna stop buying designer. No, I'm not gonna stop. But I just like the whole unboxing, the whole, I don't know, it's just so vain to me. It's just like, okay, you have a Gucci bag, then what? We're gonna unbox for the rest of our lives? Come on now, Chelsea, come on now. It's just like, it's a bag, just relax, you know what I'm saying, to me. So that's why I don't do those things anymore, and I feel like it made me a little bit unrelatable, especially with the message I'm trying to convey to the young ones. Of course, I'm trying to show you that you can work hard and you can go buy yourself nice things, but also I just wanted to show you the realistic side of, you can also get yourself a Joe Bouquet bag that's like 800 rand and you could still look fly, you know what I'm saying? Don't rush to be buying these designers and stuff. Now you're selling your soul to be sleeping with old men, rich coming from me, to be sleeping with these people just to afford this lifestyle. It's this lifestyle is draining, guys. Having to go out looking good, carrying the latest things, it is absolutely draining for me. This is what I'm saying, for me, because I have reached a place or point in my life where these things don't matter anymore, you know. I don't care much for coming up with the latest whatever, because it does not matter anymore to me, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm like, I'm not necessarily changing, but there's just a message that I want to convey, and these things are not part of it anymore. You know, the lifestyle, the this, the that is not part of it anymore. That's why I don't go to the clubs anymore. You'll never see me. It's not like you'd see me before, but because I'm such a homebody, but I just don't do a lot of things that I used to do anymore because of the message that I'm trying to convey. What do I want to put out there to people, especially the young ones and stuff like that? What woman do I want to see myself as, you know? How do I want people to address me, you know? That's why I'm saying people, because they're people, I can't rely on them to be like, don't look to my past, look at me now, you know? That's the only person that can do that is God, because people will be people, like I say. So that's in terms of the personal growth and everything that I aspire to be. I'm aspiring to be, or whatever you want to call it. That's just it for me personally. So like I said, this is not shade to anybody, because my friends still do this type of content and I'm not shading them any way, shape or form, but that's just life for me. We all have different journeys, guys. We all have different ways where we do things. We all have different ways where life is going to be different for all of us. So I never want people to feel like, yeah, Xoli said we must do this, we must. No. This is your personal journey. This is how you should be doing things. This is how God wants you to do things. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to stop talking about God, unfortunately, because, like I said, I'm at a point in my life where He is the foundation of everything. And everything that I do, I put Him first. Whatever people say, like I said, I really don't care, because I'll still Zululam like South Africa, like Joburg, like Branston. This is not my world. My world is in heaven, and that is the goal. But yeah, so if you want to look at it in any other way, that's also fine, you know. But I just feel like if somebody is looking up to you, you should be doing the correct things in order for them to be like, okay, I really want to be like her, you know. I'm not saying guys be perfect, because we're not going to be perfect, but if you're going to do wrongs right now, it's fine, you'll correct them later. But I just wish that you understand that there's repercussions to this, and also it is your journey, yes, but don't do things that you're going to regret later. You get what I'm saying? So That's the number one thing that I wanted to, and for you to understand about the whole personal growth thing, you know. Yesterday somebody asked me what are my future plans. Sana, what a question, because I really do not have any future plans. Like, I don't have any future plans right now in terms of don't want to say my career, but in terms of my career, YouTube is literally still at the forefront of my life. Like, YouTube is the boss of my life, guys. I will never stop that girl. And you guys are still gonna get like major content from me. There's so many things that are gonna change in terms of what type of content I put out there. Like, you guys know, I will not be doing like the sneaky dicky links anymore, because I just feel like like I say, if you are I need to say traveling with God. If you are walking with God, there's some things that you don't even talk about anymore. I don't know if you've realized, even the type of, can I say, the type of dresses or the type of clothes that I wear now are very different to what I used to wear before. I'm still young, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not about not to wear short skirts or something, which I don't wear at all. You've never seen me. Have you seen me in a short skirt? Maybe I forgot, but I just feel like my clothing or the way that I dress will be a bit more modest than what I'm used to, than what I used to wear. Only because now that I'm growing up, I understand why you know. If you go through 5 Assemblies of God, which I'm making noise about every single day of my life, there's a specific way that they want us to dress when you go to church. You don't wear short stuff. You're just modest. You know what I'm saying? Because that slits that you're wearing to church, if you saw, like, let's talk about it. You know, you can't be out here wearing the longest slit of life to church. I don't know, guys. I don't judge people that decide to wear that, but I'm just like, it's church. Let's you know, like, I don't want to lie to you. I'm sure I cringe a bit when I see, because when I see someone go to church, they're wearing a boob tube to church. A boob tube to church. Gogo Mahlang would scream. She would lose her mind. She would lose her whole damn mind. So sihlukile as band, you know, and people wear mabru esondweni. I could never wear trousers to church because anga kulinjalo, guys. Like I said, like, we all grew up at different churches. My church was strict, and I'm so grateful for that, because Joban Kula, I just see it as those things were supposed to protect me from what I don't know, but they have instilled it in me, and that's the life that I'm currently living, you know. But yeah, that is what I wanted to share today. That is what I wanted to convey. That is my little chit chat, get ready with me for today. I didn't want to I didn't want to come and bore you guys with just me sitting down and talking, because I just feel like that's very boring. But if you just come and have a little young topic, I'm gonna cut this lash a bit because I just feel like it's a bit full. So I didn't want to bore you guys with just me sitting down and having a chit chat. I was like, let me just do my makeup, look cute, you know, because I feel like when you do your makeup and you're also talking, it's not that boring. It's a bit fun. But yeah, I'm gonna do more of these because, like I said, I want to diversify my content. I don't want my content to be only vlogs and stuff because I don't want to bore you guys like that. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy me do my makeup and have a chit chat with you guys. Let me know if you want more of these. I can sit down with you and talk about other topics. I don't know which ones, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, please do let me know, like I said, if you want me to make more of these. I can definitely make more of these. Also, if you want a detailed makeup look of how I do my makeup, I will link it down here somewhere. But with that being said, I love you guys so much, my darlings, and I will see you on another video.